trying to read.
Hello!
Hey, it's Weekly Wednesday with
Colin
and Kelly.
and we're off to a fantastic start.
It's Wednesday.
It is
and we're
Wednesday,
actually
yes.
here with you today. It's been a crazy, crazy week, right?
It has been a very, very busy week, yes.
Colin was up to his ears in muck.
Mm-hmm. That's
We
a
could
good
call it
word.
muck.
Yeah, we can say that
Yeah.
on Facebook Live, I think.
Yeah. And I was up to my ankles in somewhat muck last night.
Yep.
So that made us start to think about explaining to you the various categories of water losses and what they mean to you in the cleanup method. And we have Patrick here with us today,
Absolutely.
our production manager. So what that means for our customers and how we clean it, how we address it.
So we wanted to
And we
show
have some
you,
samples
yes. So this is kind of our visual representation of different categories of water. So this clear liquid would be a category 1 water. Someone in the middle, murky water, would be category 2, and the darkest would be category 3. Now, this isn't exactly how these will look, but just to kind of give you an idea of what we're referring to when we're talking about these different categories of water. So
and how they're different.
Correct, yeah.
Right.
So category 1 water is going to be from a source of water that does not pose any substantial health threat to you. And it's going to be classified as clean water. So this is going to be water coming from a broken water supply, for instance, so a pipe break.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what you would be dealing with category 1 water.
And then the middle is category 2. And this is considered like gray water. So it contains a degree of chemical, biological, or physical contaminants that can cause you sickness or discomfort. No drinking allowed. So some examples of that would be like your toilet bowl with urine, no feces, some pump failures, seepage, discharge from dishwashers or washing machines. That's your category 2.
And the final one, category 3, that's known as black water. So this is water that is very, very unsanitary, very unhealthy, and it's going to include water sources like from sewage and even rising water from rivers and streams. So something to consider when you have a water loss is you want to be a little bit careful because if you don't know what type of category this water would fall in, how unhealthy it is for you and your family and or co-workers if this is in a commercial space.
Right. So and the category 3 water, it contains a lot of bacteria and fungi. So that's what really makes this one the worst. So, Patrick.
Yes.
How are your cleaning methods when you have a water loss from a category 3 to a 1? How are they different? Or are they different?
In a lot of cases, we do the same for all 3 categories. We want to dry anything that was affected by the water intrusion as fast as possible.
Okay.
By dehumidification or something similar. When you start going up in the classifications, we start introducing a antimicrobial or a biocide spray to counteract any sort of contaminants in the water, whether they be biological, viral, or mold or mildewy.
Okay.
It'll cut down on odors. So if you have let's just say a clean water loss, a pipe broke in your basement, finished basement, and you decided, it's a little bit of water, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take care of it ourselves. After 2-3 days, you start noticing an odor, kind of a musty smell, more so than a regular basement. It's very possible you've moved that water to a category 2, just by the fact that you didn't dry it in the allotted amount of time to not let it kind of fester.
Sure.
Gray water, by obviously classification and not color, same with black water. They are gray is more of a gray area on how we deal with it, but we try to deal with it as best we can in kind of like a Cat 3 category. We don't necessarily know where it came from, your rainwaters and your ground seepage of your sump pumps. Basically, the way we try to explain it to homeowners is if you're willing to drink it off the ground, it's clear water. It's clean. It's category 1. If you're not, we're going to start talking about category 2 or 3.
Now, some customers have asked us, oh, can I clean this up with bleach?
Yes. So there are certain things bleach is very good for. There are certain things bleach is not very good for. Mold, you should not be using bleach whatsoever.
Okay.
We can get into the whole scientific aspects of why you shouldn't. Just to make it completely honest, it's a surfactant that is not present in bleach that is in antimicrobial products that we use to remove that dead mold. Otherwise, you are leaving it there for new mold to grow on. So a little bit of a tidbit, like if you clean your tub, the corner, right? You get that little tough spot of mold, you scrub it with some bleach, it looks great, looks brand new. In 2-3 weeks, you start noticing there's mold right there in that corner.
Growing again, yes.
It's because you haven't technically removed it. You've killed it, but you left food for new mold.
Deadly food.
The food. Mold needs a lot of things. Food is one of them.
Okay.
Would anybody like to drink?
Well, I was told that these are not drinkable.
But
we told you it was only representation.
Yes,
so,
It tastes a lot like lemonade.
You don't actually want to do that with your categories.
No.
It's actually really good.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, no, I was going to say we do have a few other things that we wanted to touch on events-wise.
Yes.
We talked a little bit about this last week with Carol from the Elgin Area Chamber, but this weekend is Open Elgin, a self-guided tour of historic buildings all around Elgin. You can get a map of different locations that you can visit, once again at openelgin.com. Going to be, a lot of fun and some really neat places that you can check out. So check out openelgin.com. Looks like the weather will finally start making a turn, hopefully around this weekend. So maybe you can have windows down while you cruise around Elgin and check out some of those neat
And one of the
locations.
things that's important to note is we drive past these buildings all the time.
Sure, absolutely.
And they're not open very often. So, definitely take your opportunity to get inside. And today is Community Day at Buffalo Wild Wings. So if you go to your local Buffalo Wild Wings, they will donate 10% of all transactions to benefit your local Boys and Girls Club. So obviously, if you go to South Elgin, they will definitely benefit the Boys and Girls Club of Elgin. A great organization. They do such wonderful things with the kids. We've been there several times. It's really a cool place. And then we have our free continuing education ethics class next week, Thursday, at the Center in downtown Elgin from 9 to noon. It's for insurance producers and agents, and definitely something that they're required to have. It's a 3-hour course. So contact us at our office, 847-697-8500. Or you can always check us out at Facebook, and it's posted on Facebook. So,
and we wanted to hopefully get our Facebook likes up a little bit. So we're going to do a contest. Our goal that we would like to reach right now is 300 likes on our Facebook page. So what we're going to do is once we reach 300 likes, we're going to put everyone that has liked our page into, we'll have to get a big hopper. And then we will pick one person, and that person will get a $25 gift card just for taking your finger and clicking like on the Servpro of Elgin, Northwest Kane County Facebook page.
And obviously the reason why we're asking you to do this is because so you can stay connected. We have these weekly Wednesday live events. We also post educational information, our blogs, different things like that. And also we highlight area community events.
Absolutely.
So if you're an organization out there that wants your event to be publicized by us, we'll take the time and definitely advertise.
Joining us and
grossing out our people.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You really drank all that.
I sure did.
All right. Well, thanks again. We'll see you next Wednesday. We'll see you next week.
Thanks. Have a great week.
Bye, everyone.